Tarot. I'm here to do your daily collective message for July 14th, 2025. Today is Monday. I hope that you're all doing well. Let's see what the collective message is for all signs, all placements for the day. Again, this will be a general reading that may or may not resonate with you. Let's call in spirit. Take some deep breaths in with me and connect. Okay. We're going to stick with just a Raider White Tarot today and pull a message from the universe for you today. So angels, guides, ancestors, the most important message for the collective, please. All signs, all placements for July 14th, 2025. And these messages may resonate as time is fluid on any day or when you're meant to see this reading. Most important message for the collective. All signs, all placements. Most important message for the collective, please, Spirit. Okay, so the first card we have out of the deck is the Queen of Swords in the reverse position. Generally, when the Queen of Swords is in the reverse position, this is somebody that could be cold-hearted, bitter, cruel towards you, or this just could be the energy for the day. The next card we have is the Page of Wands. This is all about, in the reverse position, this is about procrastination or conflict of some sort, or having a lack of direction. And we'll go back and clarify what this is all about. We also have the Three of Wands here, which is basically in the upright position. We're looking ahead. We're looking at putting our ducks in a row. We're looking to the future. We're looking at what we can accomplish, trying to expand, trying to grow, put our creative ideas to our creative ideas to perform what we want them to perform. In the shadow, we have the Star card in the upright position. This is Aquarius energy. This is what you don't see is creativity, opportunities, renewal, hope, and faith. So we'll go back and look at what all of this is about here and clarify. So grab your tea, coffee, water, whatever it is you like to have. I've got my coffee, as I always do. I am feeling rough this morning after a night of a show, but I am hanging in there. Some more stuff in here. All right, angels, guides, ancestors, please clarify this Queen of Swords, please. Okay, we have the Ace of Wands in the upright position. Please clarify the Page of Wands, please, Spirit. And we got 2. Please clarify the Three of Wands, please, Spirit. Okay, the Spirit is happy today. And please clarify the Star card. The Three of Swords. Okay, so we've got the Ace of Wands clarifying this Queen of Swords here. So Spirit says that you're taking action on somebody that you've been dealing with that is cold-hearted, cruel, or bitter. Or maybe it is you that is being cold-hearted, bitter about starting or manifesting something new. You're taking the reins here. You're not going to be taking any more crap, in other words. You're not going to be standing up. You're going to be standing up for yourself and going in a direction that feels right for you. You want to take action with your ideas. You have a creative idea. You have the willpower. You're wanting to manifest. You have the magic wand here, basically. You're wanting to take action. It feels like this is more of your intent. For some of you, you could be dealing with somebody that is cruel or bitter. But for the most part, what I'm feeling for the collective is that you're just not going to take any bullshit anymore. You're going to say, this is what I want. This is what I'm going to have. And that's it. I'm not going to let anyone stand in my way. And so you may be a little cold-hearted to people, but you're just like, this is what I'm going to do. And you're not going to take any shit from anybody, in other words. We have the Four of Pentacles and the Queen of Wands in the reverse position, clarifying this Page of Wands in the reverse position. So basically, you're holding on to your own, you're procrastinating because you may be holding on to your finances a little bit here, or being very conservative with your money, which could make you procrastinate and moving in the direction of something, the action that you want to take, the manifestation for the ideas that you want to begin. There may be some procrastination, and you may be dealing with people that are jealous or selfish as you are moving forward with your ideas, your willpower, etc. You may be being a little cruel or just kind of like cold towards people because you just want to move on. But you may have some procrastination because of conflict that you're going through. And you may be having the conflict within yourself and holding on to the security of your finances to move forward. You may be dealing with somebody that's selfish or insecure or jealous as you move forward as well. We do have the High Priestess in the upright position, clarifying the Three of Wands. I feel like you're listening to your inner voice and you're moving and looking ahead. You said, I'm not going to deal with these kind of people that are jealous, that are that can be cruel, that can be selfish. I'm not going to let them hold me back. I'm not going to stop them. They're not going to stop me from moving forward. They're not going to cause conflict for me and give me a lack of direction in order to move forward into what it is that I want. I'm going to use my inner voice here. I'm going to use my intuition and move forward and look ahead so that I can grow. And as we were going through that collective message of going through that karmic wheel, okay, and breaking those karmic ties, I feel like that's what's related here. You're finally looking ahead here. You're looking and using your inner voice here with the High Priestess, becoming emotionally stable in order to look ahead and expand and have rapid growth in your life and go after what it is that you're wanting. Your creation, your willpower, your manifestation. You're taking action, and you're going to be cold-hearted towards the people that are jealous, insecure, etc. Some people that might be saying, hey, don't do that. Hold on to your money. Don't be spending your money, and get you all confused. So then you procrastinate about moving forward. Use your intuition, take the lead in your life, and make your dreams come true. Because what I see is hidden is creativity, opportunities, renewal, hope, and faith. Okay? I think somebody behind the scenes is dealing with a broken heart here. I feel like that's what we've been dealing with on the collective in this karmic lesson. It feels like this person, you've gone through enough heartbreak and suffering because of this person or this situation, and you're ready to step forward and move on into the future here. because you have a lot of ideas, you have a lot of creativity, you have a lot of hope, renewal, etc. In the shadow here, what you don't see is maybe somebody, you have the magician in the reverse position, somebody who is a trickster, somebody who's deceptive, somebody who blocks your creativity. And it feels like that's that karmic person that is stopping you from moving forward. You've got to break this karmic cycle with this person. And I feel like you're ready to take the reins here. I feel like you're now being cold-hearted towards this person, okay? You're wanting to take your creative power back, move forward, and manifest your new future. Let's pull a couple more. Yeah, this person, it feels like in the collective that we're dealing with somebody that is slowing down your progress. Two more. What else could you tell us, please, Spirit, about this situation? What is to come in this situation? It's like the same reading over and over again, but I feel like this is a baby step in the right direction, that you are just now going to say, enough, 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 enough. I'm moving forward. I'm using my inner voice. I'm going to go where I'm emotionally stable. I'm going to manifest my dreams come true. I'm tired of the heartache and suffering. I want to look to the future, and I'm going to use my intuition and move forward because I'm going to take action now. Yeah, you're dealing with somebody that's very emotionally immature. Somebody that's very much disappointed you. They're very insecure. What is the conclusion of this? What is to come? What is to come, Spirit? So I feel like what is to come here is a lot of mental energy. You're gonna take a lot of time to think before you act. But I definitely feel like you are going to be taking action here, as I saw with the Ace of Wands. So there could be some time of contemplation about how to move forward, how to break free from this toxic karmic wheel that you're in, and to completely break ties here. So I feel like you're going to be really doing a lot of thinking. One more, please. What is to come in this situation? Yeah, this person is very immature. They have a lot of insecurity, and there's a lot of disappointment with this person. Okay. So what I see is to come is you're going to be doing a lot of thinking before you act on this. You're going to try to get your mental energy all together before you take action. There may be, this person may panic. They may be trying to slow you down in the future of breaking this karmic tie. One more, please. What is to come? Yeah. There's basically this is telling me here with the Seven of Pentacles in the reverse position that this person is never going to change. They're never going to do anything different than they've always done. They're going to panic. They're going to say, I'm going to do better. The situation, that you're in, whether it's a work relationship, a romantic relationship, which I saw a lot of over the last week, where you're going to be wasting your time if you try to go back on that karmic wheel with this person and try to fix them. You're not going to. They are never going to change. They're going to continue to keep trying to slow you down and stop you from manifesting your dreams here. Okay. You need to look ahead, use your intuition, as I was saying before. They're going to panic. Okay? They're never going to change. So if you slow down because they're panicking, okay, it's going to be like wasted time. One more, please, Spirit. So it's time for you to move on to calmer waters, okay? You're in a transition. You're going to leave them behind and move on. And that's the Six of Swords here. So that is the conclusion of this message. Let's pull a message from the universe to finish up your reading. But yeah, so this has been going on. This is this karmic cycle that you need to break. This person is never going to change. They're going to try to slow you down, and moving ahead and moving away from this toxic situation, but you're going to leave them behind. You're going to move on to calmer waters. Message from the universe. Angels, guides, ancestors, please finish up the reading with a message from the universe for the collective, all signs, please. Message from the universe, please, Spirit. Okay, it says this stressful situation is almost coming to an end. So that's what we're talking about here. We are sending positive energy, financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings your way. So that just ties up the entire reading here. So, and I did have a little bit of insecurity when it came to your finances and holding on to your finances. Maybe that's what's stopping you from moving forward. So the universe is sending positive energy and financial help, miracles, and life-changing blessings are coming your way. So this stressful situation is almost over. So let's pull one more card. I've been doing these practical witch spells for you each day. So let's see what spell comes out for you. And I will put it in the description for you if you would like to utilize this practical witches spell. These are for our love, happiness, and success. Okay, so this is a love spell. So this is conjuring pleasure. So it says, make a vow to bring forth all your sensual power. You will radiate passion and be intensely drawn to your lover. Perform this ritual at the next full moon. Collect essential oils, candles, and a drink of your choice. Begin with a blissful bath in oil-scented water. Sit in a darkened room. Raise a cup of jasmine tea and a glass of wine, or whatever your special drink is, and speak this spell out loud. Now I am awakened, the goddess in me. I surrender the love's power. Tonight I will heat the night with my fire. As I drink this cup, my juices flower. I am alive, I am love, and so it is. And this could be all about self-love as well, as this kind of, this message is about self-love and moving into what it is that you desire and your wish fulfillment here. So I will put this in the description here. I'm definitely going to try to do this one too for conjuring pleasure. So to bring more sensual and love into my life and more self-love as well. I hope that you enjoyed the message today, collective. If you did, please give me a thumbs up. Feel free to like, share, and subscribe if you haven't already. And I hope you have a wonderful day. Namaste.